All right, yo, what up, though, man? Dukey roll in the building. What's good, my guy?
What's up? Manager of my Cousin313. Go check them out on Instagram. What I didn't tell you on all platforms, check it out. My Cousin313 again. Go check them out. Dej Loaf Music Group. I'm managing right now. You feel me? Everything going to the top. Let's do this.
Hey, man. Well, welcome to MOGUL State of Mind. And I appreciate you coming here, man. And you know, we gonna kick it and we gonna get into some stuff real quick.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about the group.
I mean, right now I say it's 4 females. They just all like, it's their first time really doing music. They all really just met each other and stuff like that. Dej mastermind and put them together and it's working. You feel me? They hot. They got their own personality. So me being a manager with 4 different girls, 4 different personalities, that's like different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm used to it. And it's a lock-in, like, I know this person, I know Tati that, I know Kayla Wine that, I know Nisha Boo that, I know Lex Bub that, you know what I'm saying? So it's working out.
What made Dej decide to pop out with a group instead of pop out with herself?
I mean, to be totally honest with you, I look at it like they all popped out. You see? Like when Dej was getting her piece or, you feel me, off her scene or whatnot, now she popped back out. Like Dej got new music out right now herself that we check out, you feel me? And then at the same time, she came group with it. I never seen nobody come Detroit music group, let alone females, you know what I'm saying? So I say like, shit, they all came back outside. She had a hell of a plan, you ask me. Like,
some of the gatekeepers in the city I had a chance to talk to, a lot of people felt like Dej just popped back in thinking that everybody's supposed to just open arms from her.
Right.
Open arms to her because she's from Detroit.
Right.
And some people even went as far as to say that she's now popping back out because Detroit got a wave.
Right.
And now she's trying to ride that wave and then show up with this group.
Right. But
what's your response to that?
Man, me honestly, did anybody look at it like she was part of the start in that wave? You know what I'm saying? Like how many Detroit artists is really made to do what Dej did? How many Detroit artists is on the type of tip like Dej hit us with? You know what I'm saying? I look at it like Dej damn near set a tone. You feel me? Her, Big Shine, and them, all them, you know, that's a whole different shit on like music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They set the tone, so for her to be able to sit back, people sound like her shit like that, then she should be able to take some peace and come back and everybody respect it the same.
When you say take peace, can you give people, I don't know how much you can tell.
Right.
But can you get a little insight on what it was?
What I call peace.
Yeah.
When you separating from everybody and then you ain't nobody seeing what's going on with you in no type of way.
But it's almost like career suicide, right?
No, I won't really say that because at the end of the day, it ain't like she wasn't, nobody not seeing her in no type of way for our social media. Or I say this, it ain't like she was gone, locked up. You know, we go through crazy shit out here. So, like, and then for me, like, I communicated with Dej through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at it like, oh, Dej been gone. And I don't think the fans or Detroit even look at it like that. Honestly,
everybody believed Dej been gone.
I mean, you know,
that's why people was able to run off with her sound because it's almost like she was so hot and she abandoned it.
Yeah.
So other people adopted it and evolved it a little bit. Now it's all of a sudden she's like, oh, I'm back. But nobody not that people are entitled to know why you took a break, but you know when you sign up to be an entertainer, everything you do comes under public scrutiny.
Right.
So people want to know, like, why you disappeared.
At the end of the day, like, for her to get off the scene and you, like, we saying people ran with her style or ran with her shit like that, I caught it more like a trend set. Like, Dej ain't the only rapper that people sound like or the only rapper that came with a style and not everybody. You got these mumble rappers and these singers, and I know it's more than 9 times out of 10, like, so many different artists that sound like each other. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, from out of town to here. So far as, like, them taking off with their sound, that's trend setting, like, that's lit. People want to sound like you. Like, that's something you should look at, like, on another tip. Like, that's some good shit. I don't look at it like, oh, yeah, they taking Dej's style and she ain't running with it. Because we all know, like, Dej is Dej at the end of the day. Like, her style is her style.
Okay.
Like, at the end of the day, let's say people that we'll say ran off with her style. You would say they sound like Dej Loaf, but when you pop that Dej Loaf in, I'm pretty sure that they ain't sounding like Dej Loaf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I would say. But everybody got their own opinions. It's publicity. It's cool. We talking about an icon. You feel me? So
here it is. She pop out with this group. Introduce the song. What's the name of the song again?
What I Didn't Tell You.
What I Didn't Tell You.
Yeah.
What was the review that y'all got about the song?
I mean, be totally honest with you, like, What I Didn't Tell You rocking right now, you feel me? We got nice views on YouTube, nice views on all platforms. Like, we did shows. We just did a show in Virginia University. Like, Dej brought them out and shit like that. We know they love Dej, but they showing love. We were just traveling, doing the shows. Everywhere we went, they showing love, so the music speak for itself. It ain't like a bunch of girls out here just going and they just like don't know. Like What I Didn't Tell You popping in the city right now, east to west, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure y'all heard about it before I even came up here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. I mean, we had some debates about it. It's been some mixed reviews about the song.
Yeah. That's cool. Like at the end of the day,
people talking.
Me, all publicity, good publicity. Like if you got an opinion to say you don't like something, like that's cool. You taking your time out to actually put your opinion on it.
Yeah.
Then that shit count.
Yeah.
And then the good is the good. So me, I look at it like you can have these people saying, yeah, they fire as hell. We like everything these girls doing. Then you can have somebody over here like, oh, that shit ain't that. I ain't fucking with it, this, that. But at the end of the day, like I said, when they come out, they liking it. When they on the social media, they liking it. Like, besides the Dej part, like, let's take Dej out the program with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about them. You feel me? And it's working with them. Like, if Dej didn't even come out with them and they was just a group of girls that came up with that song on their own, you feel me? The streets listening to it and everybody got their opinion on how they feel about it. But everything been going good with What I Didn't Tell You. To be totally honest with you, that shit popping right now. For real. Shit, they got like, if I ain't mistaken, like 19,000 views in like 3-4 weeks and shit like that. For some girls that just started rapping, you feel me? They shit good. What I Didn't Tell You popping. We got shows, you feel me? Like this shit that right now.
If you could rank that song 1 to 10, 10 being that joint is a hit. Bona fide hit. Well, what would you get that song?
I mean, to be totally honest with you, I really give it a hit because that's the type of vibes we get.
You give it a 10?
I give it a hit.
Like, you got Drake's, all the songs, Billboard top, you give it a 10?
I'll give that shit a 10. Bro.
Why not a 6?
Why not a 6?
Yeah.
Because it ain't getting 6 type of reviews. Like, it ain't like people not reposting What I Didn't Tell You. It ain't like people, majority of the people that I watch and I hear, they really fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides the Dej being the one that brought them out, because I know it's a lot of fans that's Dej fans and they diehards and they fucking with her and her group, and I respect that or whatever. But besides that, they got their own wave and people fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got 4 different girls like with 4 different styles, like, and then it's females. You feel me? They got their shit going right. So you gotta listen to this girl, listen to that girl, listen to that girl, and listen to that one, and they all got different styles. Like, and being from Detroit, you feel me? Like you say, Detroit got the wave right now. So this shit like turn.
I listened to the song.
Right.
I like the concept. I like the idea of what she doing. I don't know. I got to hear more music. The song ain't hit like that for me.
Right.
But I'm interested to see where it can go.
More music. Right.
Hear more music. Like, because, I'm interested.
I get what you're saying.
I guess I look at it 2 things. I'm fearful. Either I'm hopeful, like, okay, this is just the start. Things going to build up from here. But then another part is like, what if this is the best that they have?
Right.
And it goes worse. Like, how do you explain that to people who have those words about the group?
So you feel me? I'm the manager, so I know like that ain't the best they have. You feel me? I know that it's like heavy music right now. You feel me? That's why I'm letting that shit soak on everybody like that, because at the end of the day, they like this. What I Didn't Tell You, it's popping. They fucking with it. You feel me? You couldn't even judge how they feel about the next.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, let's say a song came out and they like this harder than What I Didn't Tell You, but y'all was fucking with What I Didn't Tell You. You feel me? So that'll be like shit. They popping, they fucking with them. The shit straight. You feel me? Totally, to be honest with you.
In a world where prostitute rap is popping right now, selling ass pussy.
I agree.
You know, that's popping right now. But this song wouldn't cater to that.
Exactly.
How do you get that female fan base to buy into this product where right now everybody consuming hoe rap?
Right. Well, at the end of the day, like you said, this only the first song, so that not being hoe rap is like, let's say they did have some hoe rap in it. So y'all like this gangster ass female shit, then they hitting y'all with some, what you call it, the slut rap or whatnot. At the end of the day, shit, we on to something good. Y'all got the flow, y'all got the shit going. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the shit really, like I said, it's 4 different girls with 4 different personalities. You might have one girl that don't talk no slut shit at all. Then you might have a girl that talk the most nasty shit you can think you ever heard. Then you'll have somebody that just think she rapping like a nigga. So at the end of the day.
So right now you're a manager of 4 girls. A lot of people who, Wack 100 once said, the reason why he don't like to manage female rappers, because she cool as long as she's single.
Right.
But whoever the dude that's putting dick in her runs everything about her.
Right. Well, at the end of the day, I always say this, like, a lot of people say that when you see you around a bunch of females and shit like that, you don't mix business and pleasure for real, like.
But not necessarily you smashing them, but saying that they would usually follow your lead as their manager as long as they're single. But once they get in a relationship, it's that man that kind of has leverage.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, who's to say they all are not in a relationship and this shit working like that? You know what I'm saying? They all can be cuffed by some of the greatest niggas. Some of them, they could probably be single. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they taking their business straight.
When people usually say the word usually, it means the opposite. So they probably all single right now, ain't dealing with relationships. So you good.
So far, so good.
See, I figured that out.
It's more about like this, to be totally honest. Like, it's one thing about the niggas, but they got kids too. They got family too. You know what I'm saying? I more so think that some females will listen more like family and kids than like just a nigga.
Who the Beyonce of the group?
To be totally honest, I wouldn't say nobody to Beyonce of the group because they ain't
you was about to
Destiny
say
Child.
it, and then you start playing politics.
No,
you
they
was
ain't.
about to say
Look,
it,
bro,
and then you pulled back.
They not Destiny Childs. Like, it ain't like they 3 singers on stage doing routines. You know what I'm saying? We talking. You see what I didn't tell you doing, and we talking about like they come in culture right now.
But like, who the one you got your eye on? Like, if she had to go solo, that's the one I'm gonna roll with.
One of them was to go solo. Man, for real. Man, they all hot, bro. Like, I'm really in the studio with these women when they really dropping this shit. Like,
I don't like media train managers.
For real. Like, when you in the studio and you watching this shit, you'll be like, oh, like, let's say they made 3 songs in one session and you'll be like, oh, this person was hard as hell on this. And then you hear another song like, damn, she was harder than her on that. And then you hear another song like, damn, she is hard too. So, to be honest, bro, I wouldn't say one of them the Beyonce of the group right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, further in the future, I couldn't judge the future on, like, how the fans react to certain people. Like I said, you were high, like with Beyonce in the group. Majority of the fans was really favoring her like that, being Jay-Z girl on movies and shit like that. So I expect her to be, like, the one that everybody like. But Kelly Rowland made it too, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But like I said, I don't even put them in no categories of no Destiny Child. Like, that's like a joke or some shit. I don't put them in that category. Cause we talking about the culture. This ain't no back in the day shit. This 2023. Anything possible in the music game right now. They got kids getting rich off this shit.
Yeah.
So old motherfuckers getting rich off this shit. Niggas coming back and forth. They can go to jail right now, do some prison time, fed time, and come back on the scene, and they wave still actually popping, and they better than they ever was.
Not real niggas.
Then you also,
if you snitch and come back, you popping.
Man, you know in the city,
real
that shit
niggas,
like illegal. That shit like going against religion or some shit like that. Shit different, snitching.
I'm just saying though, Bobby Shmurda and Tekashi 6ix9ine proved to you that real niggas who come back home don't get no motion. Boosie was the last one.
That's what you would say?
Boosie was the last one. 6ix9ine came back and got a huge bag. I mean, he got his ass whooped at LA Fitness, but that's different.
I mean, at the end of the day, with that situation, all that little shit, you got to think it's some people out here in this world that think that's the right thing to do. So, you got them and you got them. You got us street niggas.
Yeah.
It's like, that nigga a rat. We never respect him again in our life. Like, he forever through. But then you got some people that's like, yeah, he did the right thing to better his career and whatever, how that shit goes. So, as far as that shit, like, that ain't the situation with them, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they females, they got some different shit. Like I said, it's the culture, bro. They shit, like, different, bro.
As a manager, people think it's easy. They don't realize how many different hats you have to wear.
Bro, like, I'm here right now, right?
Yeah.
That's manager shit.
How do you manage those 4 different personalities?
To be totally honest with you, the best thing I can say for a manager is to communicate with your peoples on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Get to know them.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Once you get to know somebody and you their manager, they'll definitely like look at you as they leader. Once they with it, you know what I'm saying? You setting a good example. Like me said, you set an example for your team. You feel me? You set an example for your team, y'all gonna be lit. Strong team need a strong leader. You feel me? I'm a strong leader for my team right now. So this shit.
Yeah.
This shit that.
Jumping into your upbringing, what's the meaning behind the name Dukey Roll? Like, how did you come?
To be totally honest with you, bro, they call me Dukey Roll because like in Detroit, like you know what a Dukey Roll mean? Well, when I say Dukey Roll, what you would think about? You feel me? When I say Dukey Roll.
And then, I don't know, like some braids or I don't know. Shit.
No, it's like a wad of money. You feel me?
Why? Okay.
You feel me? Coming up, I used to keep like that's them bands on me type shit.
So
as I say
roll.
today, words. You feel me? Them bands, but back then it's like having a Dukey Roll on you. So.
Gotcha.
I used to keep a knot on me, so they like, it's Dukey Roll, plus my name Duke, so it all like, you know, went together. Yeah, that's where the Dukey Roll shit come from.
Why do street niggas carry so much cash instead of just getting a debit card? It just seems like it'd be easier.
I mean, that's how that shit come in sometimes. That shit ain't coming through. You be surprised how that money come through.
So you
or
can't
some
put it in the
niggas
bank.
withdraw that shit, because this the culture, like I said, having money on you feel good. We all know that.
Yeah.
So like, when you got them bands on you, this culture shit, you know how that money feel, count that shit.
I mean, I guess it's just an inconvenience. You just gotta carry that shit like, yeah, I mean, it's...
When you dealing with bands, you used to carrying that shit. You know how to carry that shit, bro.
But a debit card can just... But you can't put this in the bank, depending on how you doing it.
You can. You can. Depends on what you got going on.
Gotcha.
I can put all my dog shit in the bank.
So, but you go get it out. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just flex with like 50,000 a day.
Ordering money. You ever been to the bank and order some money?
I don't understand why I need cash.
That's how that part go. You can order some bands to put on you.
Then where you take it?
Wherever you want. You go spend that shit, or you can go put that shit back in the bank. You can do what you want with it, to be honest with you. Like, shit. Me? I do all that shit. I'll stash that shit. I invest that shit. Put it back in the bank. It keep coming in.
Yeah.
Dukey Roll.
So what would street niggas do once cash is gone altogether?
I mean, you'll get back. That's what we all do when we fall down, right? You get back.
Well, I ain't saying necessarily lose it. I'm just saying in general, when it goes to like a cashless society completely where you
like
can't
the value of the dollar not meaning nothing type shit.
Or cash itself just really don't exist. It's just all digital.
For real, the world we living in, if they was to like take that away, they'll transfer your cash to something. I'm pretty sure it ain't just like a big ass doom would just come like, oh, this money ain't worth shit y'all all got. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably transfer like virtual money, crypto money. You know, this shit crazy right now. You feel me? Like I say, back when I was coming up, it was straight cash. You feel me? Nowadays, you got all this different shit. Digital cash app, Venmo, Zelle, all that type of different shit. So, yeah, I can see that shit like really turning into something different. But I don't see nobody losing no money where they'll be like, less value of a dollar. Usually niggas that have 10 cards on them, niggas that have one card on them with a bankroll. You know, it'd be like having a black card, having a regular card. You know what I'm saying? That's what I personally say on that.
Now, you grew up on the east side of Detroit. Shout out to that. And you grew up with both of your parents active in your life.
My man, my daddy, whole ride since birth.
And how many siblings did you have total?
I mean, it's 11 of us, bro.
11. How many your mom and dad had 11 together?
No, my mom and dad had 5 together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
my dad got 6 outside kids, but we always in the same umbrella, same household. They all the same. It ain't like, oh, we got different mamas, so this different. Shit. My mama all they mama. They mama still my mama. Why my mama gone right now? I repeat, my mama. We lost her in 2017, but like that with my family. That's what I could say.
You end up losing 2 brothers to police brutality.
Yeah, man.
Kind of go into that a little bit, man.
Unfortunately, you feel me? Yeah, RP Bird, RP Lil A. I lost 2 brothers, you feel me? We lost Bird first to the police, you feel me? That shit went like viral, was on blogs and shit like that. But like I say, that shit was just some old bullshit, you ask me, for real, bro. Like, the police been doing that shit to our people before our time. At the end of the day, the same simple shit. Them motherfuckers doing some shit they don't supposed to be doing. Thinking you got a weapon. My brother actually got shot in the back. Both of my brothers got shot in the back, to be honest with you.
What would justice have looked like for you?
I mean, to be totally honest, justice would be if my brothers was here. That's some justice for me. Like, I ain't finna say I want some cops locked up or some money, a lawsuit can make me feel justice. You know,
why not?
Justice would be my brothers being here, because it ain't the end of the day. Money can't bring them back.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who was to say like moms and pops and the family will be happy just cause some blessings on some cheese and shit? Hell no. Ain't nobody, like anybody would rather put their loved one before some paper after losing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If you can get all that shit back to get them back, you would. Trust me, definitely would.
Had your passion always been music?
I'm gonna say like, I ain't gonna say my passion always been music, but I ain't gonna say it ain't, because I've been around music my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother behind me was rapping when I was 13, 14. We used to walk to studios and shit and record in like regular ass cribs and closets and shit. And I used to be there while they rapping. And I used to be just like listening and learning and shit like that. But as the years progressed, like I was always around music, you feel me? So for it to be today, and like I'm on a manager tip, like this shit, like I look back on it like, damn, who was to say the whole time while you sitting back chilling, watching them do this music as a kid, you feel me? You in the manager bag the whole time. You feel me? For real.
Now, I see right now you dripped up. You know what I'm saying? You put that shit on. What's the most you spent on the outfit?
Man, I'm different, bro. Like, I get fly, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say the most I spent on the outfit. I'll go by, like, the most I spent in the store.
What's that?
Some crazy shit.
Do you regret it?
Hell no, we get fly as hell. My mama always say, you look good, you feel good, nigga. We been looking good, nigga. I've been flying my whole life, and the family, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, a big number, though, like, I ain't gonna say no crazy shit, because I know niggas who drop 50.
Like, are you shutting the Gucci store down, having brunch in there?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Like, that shit used to be.
I got an estimate of what you're spending in. If you,
I mean, in the Gucci store, that's like a second home. You feel me? I done Gucci head to toe, kids, family, you know, Gucci and shit. We fuck with the drip in Detroit. I actually fuck with the drip hard. You know what I'm saying? You check me out, I be fly as fuck every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this some real chill shit. This shit more expensive than average. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as far as like that fashion shit, we took that shit to a whole nother level, bro. Like, I done went in stores and really came dub. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know what it feel like.
Yeah.
Jackets, pants, costing. I say the most I think I spent on the fit, let me think. Because I'm going to say a store done been crazy, but let me say on the fit, like, damn, man. Like, I say about 8 and up. I ain't going to go too crazy. Like 8 and up, head to toe type shit, about 8, right?
Is Gucci, like, which one is your fashion, your brand of fashion? I mean, your choice?
I fuck with everything. I ain't got no specific shit. If I like it, I'll wear that shit.
Now, do you believe, like, going expensive from head to toe, or are you the type of person, like, because you know how some people get, like, one expensive piece and everybody else assume everything else is expensive?
I mean, for real, if I'm going to go that route, I'm going to go expensive from head to toe, but I also go some chill shit, you feel me? I put on a Tech and some white lows, Nike Tech white lows and chill, you feel me? I put on some, I fuck with the black-owned brands, too, you feel me? That merch, I like that merch. I've been fucking with that merch hard lately, bro. Like, the merch is it. I like that shit. You feel me? For real. I got some merch coming myself. I be dripping so hard. That shit gonna be nice. You feel me? Y'all get ready to check that shit out too. But yeah, I say it like that. Like, for real, when you put that shit on in the city, you know how it go. You'll see somebody flyer than you and you be like, I gotta step it up. So then you'll hit that mall and be like, I seen dog looking like this or a rapper looking like that. You gotta think in the city we live in, because I don't know what's really going on in all these other states. In Detroit, niggas dressed like rappers.
Yeah.
Females dressed like rappers. Or I say celebrities, period. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say just rappers. You will have somebody dressing like a fucking movie star in Detroit right now. Like, it ain't even no name on that shit no more. Like, you could be a whole promoter right now, and they'll think you a whole fucking superstar rapper the way motherfuckers be looking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like that. It's like that. On that drip, it's like that.
Having the first girl group that we seen in a long time. Like,
right.
What are some of the ambitions? What are some of the things that you guys are trying to show to the world?
I mean, be totally honest, like, shit, y'all can come together and do some shit, you feel me? We've been trying to come together. Like, that's mostly, like, the biggest thing around this motherfucker that's going on. Like, you hear people like, we come together. Like, everybody complain about that shit, but don't nobody really, like, do it. So I'll be like, that's like right now, it can be another female music group getting ready in the city after them and make it and be hot. So I'll be like, shit, that's some good shit. Coming together is everything. Like, for real, no matter what it is. I ain't even gonna say just music. You can come together on a job. You can come together on anything, you feel me? And the majority 9 times out of 10 work when you're dealing with different ideas and different brains. You know, as long as everybody on the same page, you feel me, which we is, so that shit work.
Where do managers belong most? Do managers still belong in the background? Or is it okay now to be a celebrity manager, to be just as popular as the artist?
It's how you feel about it. Like, if you want to be one of them low-key managers that's in the back, not on the camera or stuff like that, like, then yeah, that's how you feel about it. If you want to be on the scene, like, turned up on that shit, then that's how you feel about it. Like I said, it's 2023, bro. The culture we in, you can be in there as a manager or like a celebrity. You can be what you want. They gonna judge how they feel. It's all within how you play it for real. You know what I'm saying?
So with the girls, what can we expect next?
You can expect hella music, of course. You feel me? You can expect hella music. You feel me? You can expect good merch. You can expect to see their ass on tours. You feel me? Dej Loaf features and other big features with other big rappers. You know what I'm saying? The music business. The big music business, though, none of that small shit.
Yeah.
Big dog shit. This shit for real right now.
You know,
this shit for real.
I think it's dope hearing your energy towards it, your spirit towards it, because you seem like you're excited about it and you're passionate about it. And, you know, for artists, it is important that your manager believes.
Yeah, this ain't my first rodeo for real. Like No Breaks Entertainment is my shit. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't my first management, you feel me? My artist right now, you feel me? Unfortunately, he incarcerated in the feds, free my baby Bill. But yeah, like, when you got that shit going on in that management shit, like, it's all within, like you said, how you gonna put your team on and how they look at you as a manager. Because it ain't like anybody can be anybody manager. Like, oh yeah, this my manager, I'm with what he with. Yeah. No, you gotta show them that they with that shit. Like, yeah. Like, it's one thing for me to call my artists or to communicate with my artists on my own, but they really take time out to communicate too. So I look at that shit like, damn, girls fucking with this shit. I don't think nobody can do it better with the girls than me, honestly, right now. But this shit, nice. I don't know, them 4 different personalities, though, females, it ain't easy. I can definitely say that shit ain't easy.
No, I
can
only
see
imagine.
Them right here with me right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't easy, bro. When you dealing with 4 females and 4 different personalities, but business is business and they ain't slipped not once. You feel me? Not once. And it's the beginning.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'm excited for you.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to y'all, man. Congrats to y'all. Congrats to Dej Loaf.
For sure. I appreciate that.
We know we happy to see her back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? People miss her, so that's why people ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, ain't no problem.
And I hope, like, you know, in the future, man, I can get the girls on here and we sit down and have that conversation.
For real. The girls, is, like I said, in the future, you going to see them on a lot of these little, you feel me? They on some real up shit. None of that small shit. Like, for real. They fuck with it. They fucking with them, like I said. Everything there. They like them girls, dog. They like them.
Hey, man, well, hey, Dukey Roll, man. You always welcome here in the Mogul State of Mind.
Appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. It's cool.
Hey, man.
Y'all a good vibe.
Appreciate it, man. Well, till we meet again.
Yep. Appreciate it, dog. No problem. Like I said, just let me know and check out my Cousin313. You got Nisha Boo. You got Tati. You got Kayla Wine. You feel me? They shit popping like so hard. And you got Lex Bud. You feel me? That's my sister, honestly, too. You feel me? Same mama, same daddy.
Okay.
You feel me? My little sister, seeing her doing something like that, it's like lit, too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, that shit work.
Oh, man. Well, talk to you soon.
Yep.
Peace.